There are a few definitions I want to clarify right here. You will see and hear the term "in the driving zone" throughout this production. This term refers to someone who is paying 100% attention and is completely focused on driving while driving. No distractions at all. They are in the driving zone. I never use the word accident when talking about traffic collisions and crashes. Many driver education experts don't use it either. Most people associate the word accident with something happening by chance. We know that over 80% of collisions and crashes happen because of some form of distracted driving. We also know that distracted driving is a choice. It does not happen by chance. Therefore, you will not hear the word accident in this production. I want to explain the term new driver. I consider a new driver to be someone who has been driving less than 5 years. I do this because all the statistics and research point to the first 5 years of driving as being the most dangerous. There is a decrease in risk from driving year 1 to driving year 5, but I want parents to understand that these years are way above all other years in driving risk. This is due mainly to ongoing brain and decision-making development, lack of driving experience and skills, and lack of miles driven. I use the term distracted driving. I need to clarify this term because there are certainly a lot of different definitions floating around. Using a smartphone while driving is obviously a distraction, as your eyes and mind are not paying full attention to the task of driving. But there is a huge focus by government and media outlets on texting as if it's the only driving distraction, and this is just wrong. We know there are thousands of different functions for smartphones and smart devices. Looking at or typing anything on a smartphone while driving is a dangerous and needless distraction. Another confusing problem for parents can be in the statistics released for distracted driving. Firstly, statistics of any kind for this did not even exist before 2005, and we know distracted driving was causing collisions and crashes way before that. Also, what is reported as distracted driving in statistical data is not consistent. For example, fatigue or someone falling asleep while driving is separated from distracted driving in some statistical reports and not separated in others. I don't separate them here. Let me explain why. If a vehicle runs a red light or comes into your lane, you don't care if the driver is texting, asleep, or drunk. You only care about seeing their vehicle early enough to make the necessary moves so that they don't hit you. Anything that can cause a driver to lose attention to driving, I call distracted driving, whether it's fatigue, hamburger, smart device, or alcohol related. I'm certainly not the only one who makes this distinction. Many driver education teachers do the same thing. Over 80% of collisions and crashes on our roads involve some form of distracted driving. Here is a quick rundown taken from the Driving Zone 2 video. This will quickly show us many driving distractions that cause collisions and crashes every day on US roads. It's just staggering how many driving distractions are out there on the roads. Believe me, that certainly wasn't a complete list. Knowing about distracted driving research and seeing PSAs such as Wake Up can be enough for some parents to permanently change to safer driving habits. But having spoken with so many parents and teens over the years, I know I need to expand on things here to help convince even more people that cutting out distracted driving will set a much safer example for children.